We'll figure it out. First off,
57. That guy is big.
that's that's our school, buddy.
Why are their
57.
numbers not big?
Who are you looking at? That's Helix. St. Francis come out.
I'm talking about St. Oh, 57. There's a 57. Oh, 67. Oh yeah, center. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we don't have to say any offensive linemen, which is good.
That we need more people like him.
Who?
57.
On our team or their team?
Our team.
Isn't that Jay? That's Jason Benson.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong
Yeah, I'm like,
one.
what are you doing?
No, 57 is Ofa.
Okay, yeah. 67 is Benson.
Who's 77? He's young.
He's a sophomore.
Who are you talking?
Do we have to say what is this other thing?
71.
They put their junior high in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't give a shit.
No. Yeah. Number one. Well,
Nah, we can say it at the beginning.
bring it in the beginning.
We can say it in the beginning
But don't
before.
say anything much about
All right, ready? Hello and welcome to St. Francis High School, where the Helix Highlanders take on St. Francis in Mountain View, California.
St. Francis played a game last week. Their scrimmage.
Helix High School coming off of a hard-fought victory against Edison High School 38-34. QB Rylan Jesse named player of the game with 245 throwing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, and 36 rushing yards. Along with Kevin Allen, also named one of the players of the game with 3 touchdowns, 102 rushing yards, and several players with over 60 receiving yards. As we get ready for the coin toss, one of the main things that Helix High School used in their game against Edison was running for sure. So, I mean, Nishan, like, what do you think? Like, what's gonna be crucial for St. Francis to do to stop this running game?
Well, we're gonna have to definitely make sure the D line is making sure the blocking scheme is not great and that they can stop them from running.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Several of their running backs run sub 11.5 in the 100 meters, so that means they got speed. And St. Francis is definitely gonna have to match that on the defensive side.
Yeah, that does mean they can go to the outside on their run, so the corners better be ready. For St. Francis, they're gonna have to be running the ball a lot this year too, because Kingston led us in rushing yards last year. Looking for a great year this year. What do you expect from him this year, Sanjeet?
Yeah, I mean, 780 yards last year, 10 touchdowns, and in the last game against Midi High School in the playoffs, he was making huge moves against Midi High School, had several touchdowns, and I think personally that was the only reason they were even in it in the game all the way to the end. And yeah, it's going to be huge. Helix High School is definitely going to have to watch out for Kingston Keonina and definitely, yeah, got to make their way around it. And St. Francis has to respond with some new strategies and, yeah, adopt in general.
Yeah, it'll be a great game.
Yeah, and back to the Highlanders running game. Our cornerbacks are going to have to do
some great tackling.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, I mean, we got Kingston Keonina running on the defense as well, so that's gonna be another thing for St. Francis to see, like, regulate, like, how Kingston Keonina is gonna play.
Yeah, he's likely gonna play more as the running back because he's gonna be the workhorse. So hopefully the other guys can shore up these receivers of the Highlanders.
Tonight's honorary captain for Helix High School is former Helix High School quarterback from the class of 2002 and a member of the San Francisco 49ers from 2005.
And as the captains come to meet, I just want to capitalize on how beautiful of a day it is outside Ishan. The sun is setting, the sky is blue.
Lancers
see
have come
the-
out proud.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I can see the moon in sight, the wind, southeast direction, 6 miles per hour. Perfect conditions for some great football today.
yeah, definitely.
Captain showing some sportsmanship in the middle of the field here. See who receives and who kicks. And speaking of the kicker, last year Chris Hahn came off as our second kicker and did very well in the couple games he played. And I think we can expect some good performances from Chris Hahn as well in the kicking and punting plays for sure. And the one to receive it for the Highlanders is going to be Kevin Allen. He has 73 returning yards from their game in Edison last year. So I think those plays are going to be crucial for St. Francis to stop if Kevin Allen can get that many yards off of just returning.
Yeah, it's important to worry about special teams. Special teams is a very important aspect of the game. They have to make sure they keep the returners in check.
You see the Lancer with the flag? Can you get a close up of him? The mascot? Yeah, with the big SF. Can you get a close up of him?
Our quarterback for the St. Francis Lancers,
Give a shot?
Aaron Knapp, coming off of a pretty big win from cancer. I think the resilience he showed is something to highlight for sure, especially in the games he played last year. He had some good throwing yards, and the fact that he's on the field today
Is the biggest win, yeah.
yeah.
It's great to see him out there.
Yeah, let's see what he does. And now we're going to start of the game. The Lancers do seem to be kicking, and the Highlanders will be receiving. Jackson Daniels seems to be returning. Jackson Daniels has gotten a. Ooh.
Looks like we already have a whistle.
See what this is about. And as I was saying, Jackson Daniels does seem to have one receiving touchdown and 18 receiving yards. Yeah, so along with Kevin Allen, Jackson Daniels is going to be someone to keep track of as well on the offensive and defensive side. Jackson Daniels does run a 11-300. So as I was saying earlier, these fast sprinters are going to be they're going to have to be kept in check.
It'll be interesting to see where Chris Hahn decides to kick this ball. Does he go to the right, or are they going straight down the middle?
And we're off.
Touchback. Here comes Helix onto the field.
Yeah, so I mean, now let's see, like, we're gonna get a taste. I mean, off of St. Francis scrimmage last week, we couldn't tell much, mostly due to the fact that it was just a scrimmage. So we'll be able to see what the defense really does today, and yeah, see what the line brings and what the corners bring to stop the running game here.
Yeah, we have to see how much pressure the D-line's going to bring.
Jackson Daniels on the far side of your screen.
Play action. Oh, no.
Rylan
Escape.
Jesse.
Oh, it's down the field.
Jackson
Cut.
Daniels wide open. 20 to the 10. There's a touchdown for the
Touchdown.
Highlanders. Wow. That's going to be 6 points on the board for the Highlanders off of their first
Is the
offensive
flag?
play.
Is there a flag?
Is there a flag?
Maybe a illegal forward pass. It looked like he might have been a little too far when he threw that ball. We'll see.
Mr. Ross, I'll see what I can do upstairs.
I mean, disregarding the flag, I mean, both of our defenders in the back were completely phased.
Well, if it was illegal forward pass, it would make sense that they would move up
That
because the quarterback
that's
could have
true.
ran. So let's just hope that it is a flag, and looks like it is. So we'll see.
Yeah, for now, I think we're gonna have to cancel this right now until we can, maybe at halftime. I don't know.
Second down. So it must have been an illegal forward pass because that's a loss of down.
We should go get that one. Right? I mean, you got nothing else to do, right?
So second and 10 here.
Give it to number 3 on the Highlanders.
Great tough.
Gonna be stopped. Listen to me.
Big wide screen monitor, but I need you to make sure.
Third down. Let's see if the Lancers can get off the field right here. Are they going to dial up the blitz?
You know what HMI looks like? It would look like an HMI, but one of the ends would be flat. If it's only that, then you. Just give me a second. Let's just see if
Empty backfield.
while you were gone.
Dump off. Incomplete.
Fourth down for the Highlanders.
Just hit menu.
Joey Paulson back to return.
Literally just spam. Just hit menu.
Charlie Carlson to punt. See where this ball goes.
Oh, Aria. We didn't do anything beyond. So we'll have to use simple downs on those. Just they're correct.
Did you download the simple downs?
Yeah, they're at the top, but just leave it for now. Yeah, get the clock ready.
Camera one, follow their turn, and after they receive the ball, follow to the sideline.
This is a great field position for the Lancers to start their drive. Already inside their own 50-yard line.
Or just find something interesting. Find like zoom on the pedal.
Looks like it's going to be placed at the 42.
Aria, can you run this, you think, right now? For 10 more minutes? I got it? Okay. Alright.
It's the guys up top.
And it looks like Aaron Knapp will be the QB starting for the St. Francis Lancers. See Kiana
Kingston.
Ina.
In the backfield.
Yep. See what magic he can do today.
Yeah.
To Kiana
Yeah.
Ina. He stopped.
2 yards. Maybe. Second and 8.
So, camera one, lower your shot a bit. Make sure you get those sidelines.
I formation from the Lancers. Hand off to Kingston. Oh, he goes to the outside. Breaks it outside. Still going. Great run by Kingston.
Yeah, and that's what we said. That 780 yards in one season.
He's going for 1,000 yards this season, I can call it.
That's for sure. He's already playing like this on day one.
New set of downs for the Lancers. Let's see what they do here on first down. Is it timeout, Lancers? So what do you think about the start so far, Sanjeet?
I mean, St. Francis defense was looking pretty good. On that throw to number 3 for the Highlanders, he was wide open, and if he had caught that ball, that could have been a 4th and 3, 4th and 4 maybe, or maybe even a first down. So, I mean, looking for that next time is going to be crucial. And they were lucky that he didn't catch the ball, and they were forced to turn it over.
Yeah, but they did get the 3 and out, and now they're looking to score their first touchdown of the season. So, looking good for the Lancers so far.
They come back onto the field.
It's a handoff to Kingston. He breaks it through. He's still going. Looks like he's down to the 1. Kingston's a beast, man.
He is. I mean, they had 3 guys on him, and he just kept running. Just 3 yards away.
The Highlanders are going to have to find a way to stop him, man, because the Lancers just should keep handing in the ball. I think that's what they're going to do right here, because it looks like they can't stop him. First and goal.
Hey, can you guys hear me up top? Hey, we're 10 seconds ahead.
It is a handoff to Kingston. And Helix was able to stuff him in the backfield this time.
They were able to find a stop there, but I guess the question goes to, like, for how long? How long are they able to?
Yeah, the Lancers haven't showed that they won't go away from him. They might just run it again with him. There they go, back to Kingston. Looks like the same play as the one before. Touchdown, Lancers!
Yeah, I mean, that question, how long they're going to be able to stop them, and it's just a matter of one little pocket that Kingston finds, and it capitalizes on the mistake. So,
yeah, we have to talk about that blocking scheme, though. That blocking was really good. It was a
yeah.
nice hole for Kingston to go through there. Here's Chris on for the PAT.
be good for the extra point.
Good start for the Lancers, up 7-0.
8:50 to go in the quarter. And
Helix
talk
will be
about
looking
the
to respond.
crowd, bro. Talk about the crowd. The rage cage, the Lancer rage cage is getting pretty
full,
loud.
man. It is
All
busy
pink.
out there. It's a packed out crowd, man.
You can hear them getting loud at times.
All right, how will the Helix Highlanders respond after this drive by the Lancers?
Here's Chris Hahn again with number 3 for the Highlanders to receive that ball.
Looks like he's going to return it this time. And great stuff by the Lancers there.
Allen brought down at the 21-yard line. Grant Regalis. Highlanders start first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Highlanders back on the field, looking to score this time. Lancers looking to force another 3 and out.
It's given to number 3, and it's a quick
Looks
stop.
like he stops, yep. The D-line reacted quickly there. Second and 9 here.
Plug this in.
Highlanders dump off to number 3. First down for the Highlanders.
Catching pass complete to Allen. First shot balanced by
Seems like the motion for the Highlanders is throwing off the Lancers a little bit. Back-to-back times they ran the motion and they've had someone open, the running back open on the...
It's back to Kevin Allen. There's going to be a flag on the play, though. See who it is against.
Hey.
Not sure what the flag was here.
So it will be against the Lancers.
Looked like a personal foul. Probably because one of the Helix Highlander players lost their helmet.
It's going to be a fresh set of downs. In the Lancers half.
Lancers coming on a blitz. Must be a holding. There's thousands of flags on the field. This is most likely coming back.
Jason scrambles. For a gain of 8, there are flags on play.
We're gonna work on that right now. So
So Leslie, I'm assuming the flag was holding on the Highlanders, but we'll see. Otherwise, it would be an 8-yard gain.
Oh, actually, no, we do have a view now.
yes.
Yeah, you'll have it up there.
Never mind, flag in St. Francis.
mean, 2 fouls back to back. That's
costly penalties, man.
some serious gain for the Highlanders and big loss for the Lancers there. They're going to be all the way near the 25.
Yeah, nearly in the red zone now. Jackson Daniels in motion. Handoff to number 3. Good stop by the Lancers.
Allen, the ball carrier.
Second and 7 for the Lancers. I mean, for the Highlanders, sorry.
Looks like Daniels in motion. Looks like a screen pass. Good tackle. Save the touchdown there.
That's going to be to Carter Ross, the tight end.
Chase Cahoon in on the tackle.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
It's part of just because we're at. Because we're being to the side. Could be a camera a bit. No. Yeah. It's not what you want another.
Dump off to Kevin Allen. And that's a great stop by the Lancers.
Yeah, it was going nowhere there. Had both guys completely
up
stop
there.
his movement.
2nd and 8 for the Highlanders.
Okay, I'm gonna go fix the cameras up there. I'm gonna
Hand off to Kevin Allen. Looks like he's got a hole, but the Lancers make sure to close that hole up quickly. 3rd and 5, likely.
Jackson Cahoon in on the tackle.
Jackson Cahoon has been making some pretty crucial stops for the Lancers on defensive end.
It's an important play for the Lancers here.
It's going to be back to
hand
Kevin
off.
Allen.
And, ooh, is that a first?
Allen's the ball carrier.
4th down. Are the Highlanders going to go for it here, or are they going to take the points? Looks like the offense is staying on the field here. Some aggressive coaching from the beginning of the game.
And we had a great trip by the Lancers. Stopped Kevin Allen, or he was going to the touchdown, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Defense has been good here. 4th and 1, so they can get a first down here. So the Lancers have to make sure to not give up a single yard.
Chances are they do use Kevin Allen again.
Also have to watch out for the QB sneak here. A lot can be in play.
That is Rylan Jesse with 2 rushing touchdowns against Edison. That might be the move for the Highlanders.
He's in the shotgun position, so we'll see what they do here. Gonna give it up to Kevin Allen. Is he stopped? Looks like a great stop. Looks like he's short. He's short. Never mind. First down.
And the Highlanders have been using Kevin Allen for short bursts, for those little yards.
Here's a QB
And here's
sneak.
Ryland Jesse.
Jesse, and he scores.
It's Ryland Jesse's third touchdown of his 2023 season.
Yeah, that was a good drive by the Highlanders. Lancers gave up 2 crucial penalties that let them get down the field a lot quicker. But besides that, the defense was pretty solid. Held up at spots.
Yeah, I mean, those fouls went for almost half the field.
Doesn't look like they're kicking the PAT. Oh, they're going for 2, and it's a touchdown. I don't think the Lancers were expecting that. That was very unique.
Quick pass to Carter Ross.
Highlanders come out aggressive this year. Going for it on a 4th down, going for 2. Looks like they came here to play aggressively. Let's see what the Lancers will do on their next drive here.
Good luck to seniors Ricky Lee, Zach Runner, Alexander Shepard, Nikki Higgins, Carter Sire, Reed Hookin, Nick Hooker, John Henry Welsh, and Will Clark.
There you go. Hold there. Hold it. Yeah, right there.
Osmond Lees on the kick for the Highlanders.
Alright. Camera 1, center with the punter. Camera 2, find the receiver.
Looks like Kingston's going to be back to receive.
Alright, so just find whoever gets it, find him. After the play,
And Williams keep for the Lancers.
Joined by Perrion Williams.
Highlanders have kicked it straight down the middle. It's looking like it'll be a touchback. Lancers will start from their own 20-yard line. Hope to score again.
See if Highlanders have done anything or thought of anything different to stop Kingston Kiana Ina here. After he basically ran through almost their whole defense on the last run.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if they don't go back to Kingston here.
What? 4? Switch to it?
Oh, the Lancers are back in the I formation.
Looks good. Yeah, that's good.
Gives it off to Kingston. And the Highlanders get a stop. Looks like he only gained 2 yards there.
Kiana Ina, the ball carrier. Gain of 2. Ross in on the tackle. 2nd and 8 at the 22.
Second 8. Let's see what the Lancers do here. Gives it right back to Kingston, and he breaks a couple of tackles, but only able to get another 4 more yards.
Kiana Ina, the ball carrier.
Looks like it's to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3.
Gash in on the tackle. It's 3rd and 3 at the 27.
This is an important play for both teams here. Helix has everyone in the box. Giving it off to Kingston. Breaks the tackle. Oh no. Still going. The Highlanders were well prepared for that play right there. It'll be 4th down, and the Highlanders will get the ball back.
Chris Hahn's going to come out, see how far he can launch the ball down.
Yeah, hopefully he can flip the field here to make sure the Highlanders don't get some good field position. Looks like a timeout was called by the Highlanders. So Sanjeet, what do you think about the game so far? How do you think the Lancers have shown?
I mean, they're using Kiana, and sometimes it's effective, but I don't know, maybe using the receivers, maybe even just once to see what the situation is. Mac Roca, number 32, and Perion Williams, number 10 for the Lancers, out on the field, but not getting used at all. So, I mean, seeing what they can do.
And they've run the ball a lot. They can do some hard play actions and hopefully get some good passes out of there.
Yeah, and on that last play, we had some line troubles as well. Lancers had some line troubles, and Kingston Kiana was forced 9 yards back.
Yeah, it seems like the Highlanders have figured out that they like to run the ball, so.
Doing a pretty good job stopping it on that last run there.
So, hey, guys, when you're doing huddles, let's say camera 3 or camera 4 on the sidelines, they can be greedy. Camera 4 always gets St. Francis, camera 2 always gets Helix. Alright? For huddles.
Jackson Daniels back to receive for the Highlanders.
When there's a huddle,
He's standing around the 50-yard line right now.
St. Francis huddle, and then up top you get the Helix huddle. You're just breathing into your mic when you know me.
I haven't been. Nothing like the first broadcast back to stress you out.
Chris Hahn ready to give the ball back. High snap. Oh no. Please kick it. Oh good. Great job by Chris Hahn right there.
That's awesome.
That was a great play by Chris Hahn to get out of that one. That could have been real bad.
Yeah, I mean, he had that quick reflex came in handy there and recovered really well. Was able to kick it.
Yeah, to the 50-yard line. It's not bad at all.
I guess not ideal, but he did get the job done.
Best we
Got
can
it
do in
out
that
of-
situation here with the high snap.
Yep.
Keep that for timeouts.
Looks like the ball will be placed at the 44-yard line. Good field position for the Highlanders. Hopefully the Lancers can get a stop and make sure they don't get any more points. Rylan Jesse back to pass, looking deep. Down the field. Incomplete. No flags. Highlanders look really upset about that, but there's still no flags.
Rylan Jesse was looking for Alex. They had 2 Lancers on him.
Yeah, it looks like it was a good play by the Lancers, breaking up the pass there.
Managed to avoid any flags.
Well, that was definitely a PI.
Second and 10 at the 43.
And that's going to be crucial,
He already set the time.
especially off of the last run.
Second and 10 for the Highlanders. Gives it off to Kevin Allen. Going to the outside. Looks like about 6 yards. 3rd and 4.
Calling ball there. Brought down by Jackson Cahoon.
It's kind of dark.
Gain of 4. Third and 6. At the 59-yard line.
Yeah, and Jackson Cahoon making big moves, just like on the last run.
Yeah, he's got most of the tackles for this team so far.
Seems to be omnipresent.
He's everywhere on the field, man. 3rd and 4, big play here. Actually, 3rd and 6. Looks like everyone's covered. He's going deep. He's open. Oh no! Touchdown, Highlanders. The pressure didn't get in time to Ryan Jesse, and the secondary was not able to hold for that long. Are the Highlanders going to go for 2 again here?
Yeah, get both sidelines on that end zone. Yeah, the whole end zone.
So the Lions are going to figure it out here.
Looks like some.
Yeah, hold it there.
Looks like they got everyone. Oh no, they're just kicking the PAT here.
Good shots. You like it?
Joshua's kick is. Oh no! Oh no! Looks like it's gonna be roughing the kicker.
Kick is no good. There is a flag on the play. Roughing the kicker indicated.
I can't see if the kick goes in. You have to say it.
Yeah. I like the silent camera play with the ref.
Looks like they might be going for 2 here now that the ball got moved up.
Yeah, camera 4, feel free to move so you're not, the mile is not your way.
These 2-point conversions are confusing the Lancers right now. They have no clue how to stop it right now. Lancers are going to have to figure that out after this quarter.
What are they saying? What are these 2-point conversion plays about? They have one guy in the center, and they're just like, it's like there's a touch play that the Cowboys ran. That was ass. What? Well, yeah, that's the corners. But actually, like, yeah, the corners have been. We'll talk about that after the quarter.
Talk about like the quarterback in there.
We haven't thrown the ball. We just run the ball every play. We can't talk about the corners. We're not doing anything.
Deanna Ina and Williams deep for the Lancers.
Our corners are theirs.
There's Joshua Hossman Lees. A change for the Highlanders.
Looks like it's going to be a touchback here for the Lancers here. Lancers looking to score here to make this game a lot closer. Down 2 scores, you need to get a score here, man.
I mean, you would think they think of something else other than Kingston Keonina, but
He is their best player, but we're going to have to see some receivers being in use.
seems that Highlanders have figured that out. So I guess there has to be some sort of change.
Starting this drive with a pass. Oh, there's a flag. Where is it? Offsides or false start? Looks like it's a false start on the Lancers.
False start against the Lancers.
It's like the longest 10 seconds ever. Yeah, you get it 10 seconds to pass.
1st and 15 for the Lancers here.
First quarter.
Quarter's coming to an end. It's likely the last play of the quarter.
I wish we had it. That would be sick.
Lancers hand. Yes, they handed the ball off. Looks like he gained 3 yards.
Brought down by Gash.
You can go all the way to the white line on the 25, just no further.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Will be the end of the first quarter. St. Francis 7, Helix 16.
So Ishan, as the sun is setting on this beautiful day, what do you think about that last run from the Highlanders? But more, what was up with the defense?
Yeah, we were gaining pressure on the quarterback, but the secondary let their man get open and they scored. Hopefully the pressure can get there next time because secondary can't hold up for that long.
And that 2-point conversion, I mean, number 18 for the Highlanders kind of just walked on the side. And
yeah, the Lancers gonna have to figure that one out because they got one man snapping the ball, nobody protecting, everybody's out wide.
You get to see the heads right there. Center on the
Lancers can score here though. This game will be much closer.
both sidelines.
it's interesting to see the 2-point conversion attempts by the Highlanders. I mean, off of both touchdowns, it's rare to see.
Yeah, they seem to be very aggressive in this game. Going for it on 4th down, going for 2-point conversions.
Only go up from here. Oh my god. We can literally only go up from here.
Like, I'm a disaster. I'm just gone.
Playing and the ball back.
Oh my god. I can't even.
All right, the Lancers are back on the field.
The replay's not working.
2nd and 12 for the Lancers here.
He's like,
They're gonna have to throw the ball to get some yards, man.
we can only go up from here.
Hey, yeah, what a great foundation. Hey, you know what? In this craziness,
Looks like another Highlander to Kingston. And they've stuffed him again. The Lancers are going to have to do something different, man. The Highlanders have figured it out.
I mean, there it is. Like, they figured it out. So,
I mean, the Lancers have done 0 pass plays all game, man. You got to run something different. It's 3rd down, likely 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 at the 16.
You want to try to get some yards, but you also don't want to do anything silly here. Can't make any mistakes here. Aaron Knapp to throw here. Ooh. Perry and Williams is open, but it was a little underthrown by Aaron Knapp.
Perion Williams did have some room. It was just a matter of the throw from Aaron Knapp, which did not connect.
It was a little short, yeah. Would have been a 1st down.
I can't do it today.
Jackson Daniels deep for the Highlanders.
And here's Chris Hahn.
Hopefully the snap can be correct this time because you can't have another high snap.
Jackson Daniels to receive.
All right, better snap this time. High punt by Chris Hahn. And that's a big hit by the Lancers. Wow. Lankaki Murrow with a big hit. What a play.
I messed that up. I didn't even see.
See if the Lancers defense can
They're going to have to get a stop here, man. Can't give up another score.
they got a lock on the receivers.
Handoff. He's got a hole. Looks like it's a 1st down for the Highlanders. Oh, they're saying it's second and short.
Second and run at the 40.
This camera 4.
Highlanders going to run it again. And they got the first down here.
Allen the ball carrier.
Who's going to be on their team again? No, their team.
Kevin Allen.
Kevin, that guy. Kevin Allen. Kevin Allen has had a big workload so far today. Lancers are going to have to find a way to stop him.
I can't do this.
Sometimes it's just easier to pause it and reset, or just add. It's the same, but we everything here.
It's a run by Rylan Jesse. Good tackle by Mac.
Saw Mac Roca on the offensive side, but I guess he's getting more action right here on the defensive side. Took down Rylan Jesse.
Yeah, it was a good stop right there. Lancers have been able to figure out their QB sneak game here.
Wait, is it number 10? Wait, what number is it?
Rylan Jesse standing in the pocket. He's got a massive hole. He's going right through it. Slides down at the 12, 13-yard line. Big run by Rylan Jesse. The Lancers have to make sure when they bring pressure, they clog up that hole, or they're going to have to add a QB spy because that was a big, big hole.
If anything, have him be in the back. So you have to do it.
If anything, yeah. But
First and 10 at the 15.
Highlanders in the goal line again. Lancers have to hold. Hopefully, they hold for 3 here.
yeah, exactly. We don't want to move front.
They get space.
Kevin Allen back in the game. Jackson Daniels in motion. Fakes. Pass. Incomplete.
Jesse's pass intended for Meredith.
8:50 left in the half. The Lancers are going to have to minimize the amount of points that they give up here with that 9-point deficit.
Second and 10 at the 15.
I gotta get better at the time. I get like distracted. Can you raise the leg balance and go a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me wait for this next play. Jackson, can you hear me?
Second and 10 for the Highlanders. Lancers look like they're bringing some heat. It's a good stop by the Lancers. Kevin Allen looks like he only got 2 yards there. It'll be third down, 3rd and 8. Here, the Lancers can hold for 3 here. This will be a key play for the Lancers.
Showing already on the tackle.
You have to expect that the Highlanders are going to throw here because Lancers look like they're going to boggle up the run. The corners better make sure they hold for that good solid 7 seconds. To play action for the Highlanders. Everyone looks covered. Everyone's covered. That ball is just thrown out of bounds. Great coverage by the Lancers there. And likely the Highlanders will kick a field goal. Yeah, it looks like they're bringing the field goal team on.
It's worked out.
Joshua Hossman Lees.
And the kick is good. 19-7 Highlanders. Lancers are gonna have to score here, man.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't, that's going to put them in a rough position starting that second half with that 12-point deficit. But they do.
Get the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
So yes, if they do score, you can take 2 scores here, and you'll be right back in this game.
But I mean, like I said, like Kingston Kiana and the Highlanders have found a way to stop him for the most part, and that for the most part, like that's what's key. Like since they found it, we can't rely on that small part that Kingston Kiana does succeed.
Yeah, but they are going after him. So if you do some hard play actions, you could get someone open deep. Maybe on first down you do a play action and try a deep shot.
Possible leads on the kick for the Highlanders. Caitlin Aina and Williams. Deep for the Lancers.
Kiana Aina and
Perry-On Williams deep. Joshua Hoffman needs to kick it away. Looks like it's going to be another touchback. Lancers will have the ball at the 20-yard line.
Sails into the end zone. Lancers will start their drive first and 10 at the 20.
What do you want to see here on this drive, Sanjeet?
I mean, I'd like to see a touchdown. I mean, that's obvious, but I mean, in this specific instance for the Lancers, turning it over is not really an option. That's gonna
Definitely. You have to try to find a way to get some points here, man.
Yeah. So it's what? This time. It's good enough.
Looks like it's a screen pass. Is that to Perry-On Williams?
Next pass complete to Williams.
Nice camera too.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and 1. This is a very interesting spot because 2nd and 1, you can take a deep shot here. Since you know you only have to get 1 yard to get it on another set of downs. Let's see what the Lancers do here. Do they just run it with Kingston? Or are they going to take a deep shot? They're running another screen pass to Perry-On Williams. He's got the first down. Gained about 4 yards there. Looks like there's a flag thrown on the play. Looks like it's a flag on the Highlanders.
that last offensive run by the Lancers. They were lacking on that O-line, and
Does that look so different?
It's a little dark. So
fellow analyst Rohan Kasalge has
it's been getting a little dark.
mentioned that it's going to be key for the O-line here to stay strong and allow for, I guess, Kingston Kiana Aina and Perry-On Williams to get some open spots and bring it down the field.
Absolutely. They have to make sure they get some holes in the Highlanders D-line.
Mr. Ross, camera 3 is a little, camera 4 is a little dark. Solid camera. It's a little dull.
First and 10.
Camera 1, can you set it up, please? It's fine.
Lancers looking to throw, looking deep. Is it? It's caught! Oh no.
Not caught. It did come into the chest of Mac Roca, but bounced off.
Good throw by Aaron Knapp there, but better defense by the Highlanders. 2nd and 10 here.
That's better. Go to camera 4.
Timeout, St. Francis. Coach Ben Osborne and the girls' tennis team. Coach neighboring Los Altos High School. This Tuesday at Sports Tennis Center. First serve.
Looks like a timeout was called.
The seniors Sonia Leah Breeze, Noel
Hey, camera 2.
Valerie Rollins,
Please.
and Emily Tan.
Camera 2. Got a shot at
So Sanjeev, what do you think about this drive so far for the Lancers?
Camera 2.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Lancers had it good at the beginning.
Camera 2.
Solid screen pass to Perryon Williams, able to get that first down.
Took a deep shot.
Yeah, I mean overall it's looking much better from those last two runs.
Yeah, they're
And,
making sure it's not all runs, so they might go back to Kingston now.
Yeah, and that deep pass to Mac was
Oh, never mind. It's better.
It's a good
showing
throw.
some sign of light. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's for sure.
Camera 2. Camera 2, can you hear me?
Running over, dude.
Yeah, okay. Camera 2 is working. Hey, can you go ask camera 2 if their mic's working? Their headset?
Second and 10 for the Lancers here.
If their headset's working. Thank you.
Play action. Caught. Sione. Looks like you got the first down there.
Yeah, I mean right as we said that, we're trying to look for some passing plays.
Looks like the Lancers have come with them
Yeah,
this time.
the
Yeah.
Lancers coming up with some passing plays, getting some yards down.
It's been a much better drive by so far by the Lancers.
They're pretty successful here. so
Yeah,
far.
definitely. Haven't even ran the ball once this drive so far.
I think camera 4's headset, or camera 1's headset is dead.
Ineligible. Right into the toss.
Kingston off the. Oh, he broke free! Great gain of 4 yards by Kingston to escape that tackle.
I told him someone like,
I can go back up and check. Yeah. Camera 2, can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean the state of that throw, Kingston Kiana I know is a few yards back. It seemed a little too back for me.
It was a little odd play there,
Just
yeah.
from my eyes.
They should probably just stick to more closer passes to not risk losing yards. But here we go again with a run to Kingston. He breaks through. He's in the open field.
Camera 1, you gotta do that. Camera 1, you gotta track that. Remember, camera 1, you gotta stay
Up to the 15-yard line now for the Lancers.
Big play by Kingston right there. Looks like all those passes is starting to work. The Highlanders are not expecting the run as often, and Kingston's able to find the holes.
reverse the ball.
As our analyst Rohan Kasalji said, the O-line is doing a lot better here. Another handoff to Kingston,
Start tracking.
and this time he looks like he's bottled up.
Because then they're running off the frame.
Yeah, she's on the tower.
We're getting a little smoother transitions.
2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I mean 15 yards to go, 2nd and 8.
For half,
I mean,
we're gonna jump down to our half.
Let's have to find a way to get a touchdown here, though.
Yeah, we'll fix it. I'm gonna take the drive up.
maybe kill some time before.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to give Highlanders a chance to get another score here, so.
Yeah, definitely restricting a drive for the Highlanders.
Nice camera 4 with the
See what the Lancers do here. Looks like a timeout was called by the Lancers.
call time.
Timeout, St. Francis.
St. Francis last timeout.
That is the Lancers' final timeout of this half.
More athletic
Hey,
information
camera 2, take a shot.
all call sports. Get me found in the award-winning athletic department
You
website.
guys aren't live.
www.sfhs.net.com.
So far, this has been a great drive, don't you say, Sanjeet?
Yeah, I mean, this is some solid football. It reflects similarly to the first drive for the Lancers. Yeah, and drives like these is what's going to end up tightening the gap that they have, the 12-point deficit that the Lancers are in right now.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great drive so far. The Lancers need to make sure they get 7 on this drive.
Which is crooked, so feel free to lift that left leg up. But
Not right now.
not right now. Not right now. I'll tell you when we
And 2nd and 8.
It's getting progressively worse.
Oh, it looks like that was a false start by the Lancers.
We're on camera 2.
Camera 2's live. Oh.
Fix camera 1 now.
Full start against the Lancers.
Lift the left leg to level it out.
Yeah, camera 4, just have steady shots.
There you go.
Right?
That looks better.
Ball started up between
Camera 4, you're live right now.
Second and
Camera 4 too.
13.
Just keep it really steady. Nice guys. Don't drop it off the edge, please.
2nd and 13.
You're gonna have to hold it here.
See Mac Roca and Perryon Williams on the upside of the screen here.
We got a lot of time. Aaron Knapp's running to the ball. He's got it. He's down to the 5. Or the 10.
I've not seen that before. I mean, all of last year when he was on QB, there was really minimal running going on, and this was a really surprise. He found the hole, and he was able to capitalize on a mistake for the Highlanders.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 here. This is a big play for the Lancers. So what do you think, Sanjay? Do they run or pass here?
I think it's really good at the blacks.
3rd and 3.
Camera runs
I think the
fine.
run is the
Don't-
move here.
Don't touch
Yeah,
it.
definitely. If you get some yards,
Don't touch
might be able to go for it on 4th down.
It's fine. Yeah, don't touch it. It's fine. Then you
And it is a run to Kingston. Oh, he fumbled the ball. And it's picked up by the Highlanders.
Oh, it's Jackson Daniels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wow, I mean, Ishan, the drive we were just complimenting for the last 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah,
All
came to an end.
at the end.
It's a big loss for the Lancers right there, man.
Let's see if they can minimize the amount of points here in 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
Yeah, they
maybe
may
even
maybe
not
get-
permit any points.
Yeah, have to make sure they don't give up points here, man.
Yeah, we can have like, we have trap up here. Can you get a camera on right now or no?
Kevin Allen up the middle.
No, but now, bro, I need
Kevin Allen on the run. He was stopped though.
second down.
But that defensive line did allow that little gap to form. And again, with 4 minutes to go, they got to minimize the amount of times they do that.
Yeah, definitely. Carter Ross on the catch. It's a first down for the Highlanders right there. Highlanders are at the 29-yard line now. Lancers have to make sure they don't get into field goal range here.
Yeah, I mean, they're moving pretty fast. They got to stop this. Like,
It's a run to Kevin Allen. Oh, the whistle. Doesn't look like there's any flags, or there is a flag on the play. Looks like it's on the Lancers. Offsides on the Lancers. That'll make it first and 5. Lancers have to regroup here and make sure they don't give up any points, man.
First and 5 by 34.
Says Hollyland for better view.
Okay, so we have, yeah.
Yeah, Larry, extra battery.
Another whistle here.
says Hollyland Lincoln.
Yes, is your antenna, what's wrong, what's up with your antenna?
Oh, it was saying 2nd and 5, but it actually is 1st and 5 here. So it's 1st and 5 for the Highlanders at the 34-yard line.
Nice work, Cameron.
Kevin Allen on the run. Looks like he's just at the first down marker.
Camera 1, hand down a tiny bit.
Looks like they're saying he's a little bit short, so 2nd and 1. Or
Camera 1.
yeah.
Right down by Cooper Lindsay.
Williams to make a top, hand down, please. Very good.
Another run to Kevin Allen, and that is stuffed in the backfield. Great play.
Allen, the ball carrier.
It was a great stop by the Lancers. Like I said, like the Highlanders are moving pretty fast. They're able to bring that to a stop.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. The Lancers have to make sure they hold here.
Camera 1, keep hand down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 4 here. If the Lancers can get a stop here, it'll be huge. Highlanders looking to throw. Rylan Jesse is sacked. Big play by the Lancers.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, great defense right there. Lancers will have about a minute 30 with the ball. See what they can do with that.
Yeah, I mean, just when they made the mistake, they recovered pretty well. Were able to stop the ball, just allowing the Highlanders to get just 20 yards up. And now they're gonna looking for a punt, and hopefully with 1:30-ish by the time they get the ball, maybe 1:20, they can get some points on the board.
Yeah, hopefully they can get a field goal. Chris Hahn's got a big leg, so they'll be able to make a deep kick.
All right, this is Rohan. Thank you, Sanjeet. Thank you, Ishan, for allowing me to be on this broadcast with you guys.
So Rohan, as a third pair of eyes, like what are your overall thoughts? Like Highlanders, Lancers, yeah, I just want to know what you think.
Look, I think Lancers came out strong at the beginning. You know, we had a great run with Kianana, but I feel like our overall lack of deep coverage and pressing the rushing, especially with number 3 Allen, we kind of exposed some flaws with that, their rushing attack, as well as some key plays on the receiving end, and they've been able to get ahead. It's 19-7. I feel like our biggest objective now is to figure out how to capitalize on our rushing and see if we can cover the gap now. So as we head to the second half, let's see if we can figure this out, and with this drive, what happens next.
Yeah, Rohan, what do you think is the defensive strategy that the Lancers should use?
I feel like we should press more, centralizing on their rushers.
Oh, looks like there's a fumble snap here. Looks like it's going to be a short kick. Looks like that is going to be at the 32-yard line. Wow, that is... Looks like the Lancers can easily
That's
get
a
into
key
field
play
goal
right
range from
there.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, big play.
Earlier
So
we
you're
had
saying,
that-
Rohan?
Yeah, earlier we had that fumble on our end. It's great to see that we could make up for that somehow and get it back to our side.
The ball does seem to be at the 45, not the 32. And yeah, with 1:20 to go and 45, there's some good chance that the Lancers can get some points on the board.
Yeah, with a minute 20, you're going to have to go use the sidelines. The Lancers have no timeout, so can't be using the middle of the field that much. Looks like there's a draw play for Kingston. He's still going. The Lancers have to go back and snap the ball real quickly now. Quick throw to the sideline. It's caught. Did he get out of bounds?
Some confusion down the middle.
Looks like the clock was stopped. So
The clock's still running on the play. Nap.
another throw to the sideline. Out of bounds. This is great work of the sideline right here. Aaron Knapp is throwing darts out here right now.
Yeah, inching in down the middle. Looked like a short reception down the end. Looked like 4 or 5 yards. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you just need to get into field goal range for Chris Hahn here. Don't have to do anything crazy.
I mean, they can get a couple plays off, maybe some deep throws, or even some mid-range for Chris Hahn to get an easier kick in.
Yeah, you just have to worry about the clock here. The clock is the only enemy here, especially with the Lancers
48
having no
seconds to go.
timeouts. Aaron Knapp to throw. Looks like he's going through the middle. It's complete.
Safanaya
with
with
the
a
catch.
catch. Huge catch. Down at the 10. Lancer moving quickly.
The clock is stopped at the 40.
Now it's up
Now
and
it's
running.
rolling. Aaron Knapp to throw to the sideline.
Joey Paulson with the catch there.
He got out of bounds, so clock is stopped.
32 seconds left. 2nd and
Should be around 2nd and 5 likely. Second and 6 it is.
Can the Lancers capitalize on this opportunity here to close the half with a touchdown? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this would be huge. You get a touchdown here and get the ball to start the second half.
yeah, I mean 14-19 going to the half is going to be huge, rather than 7-19, or even 10-19 for that matter.
Definitely. Aaron Knapp to throw. Looks like that should be a... little off target there. Looking for the end zone. It's 3rd down.
27 seconds left. I mean, if they don't get it here, even with the first down, they have some opportunities. But if they don't get it here, it's going to be, I think, Chris Hahn on the kick to at least
Yeah,
get
it'll be
3 on
3
the board.
points.
Just like someone stand there, and if someone tries to get hit it.
Likely the Lancers will try to throw another fade to the end zone.
And more to the left, please. There you go.
Worst case scenario, you cannot throw a pick here, so... Oh no! Intercepted! He's running it down the sideline! It's going to be a pick 6 for the Highlanders! And that is a big swing to close the half.
Out of all the possibilities here for the Lancers, a pick was not one that they could afford. Now putting them at 7 to 25, maybe 26, maybe even 27. That's not going to be good for the Lancers going to the half. That puts them in a very rough position.
Yeah, Highlanders got all the momentum now.
And here the Highlanders are coming in quick.
Looks like they're running another fancy play here.
And they've been successful the last 2 times.
Let's see if the Lancers will figure out how to stop this 2-point conversion. There should likely be 0 seconds left on the clock. I have no clue what they do, bro. A fade to the end zone. It's incomplete.
A successful.
Unsuccessful 2-point conversion right there.
Some good news to end the second half here.
Second quarter.
Second quarter.
That was good coverage. I mean, at this point, every point counts.
Last night he was through it. He said we had a play, and he just tried to make something that wasn't there gonna happen.
That was the one, and then
The pick did not take any time off the clock? I have no clue. Is it really so?
27.
It's okay. We'll take the time.
I could have sworn that it's not, the top hasn't moved at all.
Lancers to receive with 12, around 12 seconds. Any miracles here?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think the Lancers should do much now. I think they should just try to go into halftime, regroup, and see if they can come out strong in the second half. He slipped. Yeah. We got Luke Wall running with the ball. Gets it to about the 35, 36 yard line. 5 seconds left. I assume they'll just QB kneel it here and go to halftime. Try to regroup and see what they can do in the second half here.
Yeah, I mean, they were doing so well. Aaron Knapp and the team, all the receivers were doing really well under pressure against time. Yeah, I mean, they failed to capitalize on key plays. The fumble, the pick six. Huge down points for the Lancers here.
I would expect a run here. I don't think you want to do anything crazy, but we'll see what the Lancers do here. Yeah, it's a halfback draw to Mac. Mac's gone. He's still going. Is he going to lateral it back? Oh, no. Maybe he should have tried to lateral it back there, but it was a big play nonetheless. Mac Miracle with a big play, but it's pretty much for nothing when it can go to the halftime.
Now we're going to send it down to our sideline crew.
Hello and welcome to the sideline at Bronco Conyo Stadium. Brother Fisher Field with what has been the competitive opening to the match. The first kick was brought back due to a pre-whistle start. The Lancers seem to be planning a carry-heavy match, focusing heavily on their rushing O-line strategy. The sidelines have great belief in the O-line if they correct their mistakes and keep consistently getting their 10 yards. Directly from the sidelines, we have a quote from Aaron Knapp to the O-line. "Drive the man 10 yards. I believe in you."
More word from the sidelines has coaches saying the players need to be flying at the players and at the ball. They need to be covering their gaps and their guys. In addition, player leadership needs to be emphasized. There's a lot of misconnection amongst the players, and they need to get on each other about those micro mistakes that is going to eventually lead to a loss unless they can get it together. Coaches are also praising the collaboration amongst the kickers and the runners and their adaptation to the team's to the opponent's plays. There's also a lot of praise coming from the sideline amongst the game IQ of the players for not falling for false snaps or plays. That's all from the sideline. Back up to you in the booth.
Please welcome the St. Francis. That's not all. Now we'd like to introduce our San Francisco cheer team.
Each of these things are elements, right? The quarters, and then
Tonight's performance was choreographed by Natalie Briard, Sophia Lewin, and Andrew Gill.
But look, maybe it melted something and it's helping that out. Oh yeah.
Is it good? Camera 4 okay?
Oh no, it's off. That's the problem. We turned you guys off now. So it'll pop back up.
Yeah. Eric got some really good notes. Like he got like quotes and stuff, which is good.
Oh, Eric over on the other sideline?
Yeah, he got like a quote from like the quarterbacks and coaches. He's good.
Good. It was good. It was silly because of what George was wearing.
Yeah.
George was like in his hat and glasses.
George
He
was
just-
about to like say the halftime show, like you know how like they have the glasses down and they talk like this.
Yeah. It was just funny.
They're gonna be live, guys. We're gonna be live. Live. Who's right up to it? Do you wanna?
So, Rohan Kosogi, what did you think about that first half performance by the Lancers?
If I'm being honest, it was pretty lackluster.
I'm Mr. Ross. I'm gonna be here for that call. Jackson, do you have good eyes? Good eyes.
Sorry, yeah. About the first half performance, I would say it was pretty lackluster. Good energy at the start in the first quarter with a great rush by Kingston Kayanana, our starting rusher. But our failure to actually capitalize on key plays, especially that fumble and later on the pick six in the second quarter, pretty much summarized our kind of eventual downfall in the second quarter, and this is how we haven't been able to get this far back.
Yeah, goal line turnovers are huge, man. You can't have goal line turnovers.
Exactly.
That's 14 points off the board, and at minimum it's 6 points off the board.
Exactly.
And one of them went for a pick six, so just like take away 6 of their
Yeah.
points. It's a different game.
Exactly.
So if you were the coach, what would you have told the Lancers?
I would have told them to stay focused on these key plays, especially when it comes to the goal line. Poor passing vision, some O-line mishaps, especially on that later play before the pick six and during the pick six. There were opportunities that they could have capitalized on, but did not do so. So I would have told, if I was a coach, I would have told the players to stay focused, stay locked in to the very end, and don't miss out on these key opportunities.
Yeah, so what do you think the Lancers should do at the goal line? Because they threw a fade pass, that didn't work. They also ran the ball, and that was a fumble. So what do you think is the best idea for the Lancers?
Honestly, I think I would actually keep running the ball. I know the fumble was a pretty bad opportunity, but Kayanana has shown promise this game, and I feel like during this half, I'm expecting some big things from
On the run.
exactly.
I think more than running, on that play that they brought all the way down to 10, even closer, it was at 6. They're the mix and match of passing plays and running back using the running back is what got the Highlanders confused, or not confused, but they just didn't know what to do to lock up the offense, and using that was definitely key to get all the way down to the 6-yard line and almost score the touchdown there.
Yeah, definitely. They haven't been bad in getting down the field. It's the problem in the red zone. They've been have 2 turnovers at the goal line. So hopefully we can limit those and score points instead of turnovers.
Some other key performances to note here from the Highlanders as well. Their starting running back, Kevin Allen III. He's been really elemental in this game. Strong short bursts. He had some key plays down the road. And I feel like he might also become a serious threat to extend this lead for the Highlanders. So that's something to watch out for the Lancers.
And Rylan Jesse too. He's had some big plays in this game. He had that big run when he sneaked it out. He also had a touchdown in this game. Lancers have to figure out how to contain Rylan Jesse in this half.
Exactly. Jesse has shown some pretty amazing passing vision and opportunity to escape pocket pressure as well from our defensive ends. And I feel like his skill set has been pretty key in getting them points down the road as well.
Yeah, that reminds me. What do you think about the coverage so far for the Lancers?
Honestly, it has been pretty disappointing. I know down last scrimmage they were pretty tight on it. This game they haven't really shown that. Starting from the first play of the game itself, in the first quarter, they missed out. Luckily, it was a flag, but then even down the road, they have missed out on some deep plays. They've missed out on key rushes as well. They have to really stay locked in, and as I said before, capitalize on these key plays. That's really big, and I feel like now, if they can get just one key play down, it can shift the momentum and get us running as we start the second half.
Have a perfect half, but it starts with this drive right here.
Move the chairs over. No, like that. And also further into the line.
And we have Perion Williams and K9 starting.
Highlanders ready to kick.
Yeah.
Joshua Husman leads, kicks it off.
No, I just wanted to make sure we had a
And it's a touchback again. It'll be the Lancers ball at the 20-yard line.
Lancers got a long way to go. A lot of recovering to do. Let's see if they can emulate that last run in the first half.
Yeah, it starts with this drive. You got to score points here.
1st and 10.
It's a run to Kingston, and he's going to get about 3
Yeah.
yards there.
Yeah, pretty short run. On another note, great energy by the Rage Cage. We've been showing a lot of energy tonight in our first home game of the season. Really need that rallying cry to hopefully get us back in this game. Let's see what the game plan is.
2nd and 5 for the Lancers here. Aaron Knapp under center. Play action.
Pressure on the...
Foul.
There's a flag on the
There's
field.
also a flag. It's on the Lancers. It's likely a holding penalty.
Another holding penalty on St. Francis.
Yeah, they'll make it 2nd and 15, so that's not ideal for the Lancers. You don't want to be getting backed up, especially when you like to run the ball.
Yeah, I mean, these fouls, they can't afford to do those, especially 18 point, as they're 18 points down. Yeah, these fouls cannot be committed. It's against them.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 15 here, so Lancers have to get a first down.
I'd expect probably just a far deep throw. There it is.
And it's
Dead ball. And that should effectively end that drive to start the second half. So, Ishan, we saw System G, we were noting about Aaron Knapp's performance. He's been going through a lot. Tremendous comeback to see from him. And I feel like this performance, he has shown a lot of courage. He's shown a lot of ability in his passing, in his vision, but I feel like he might have also shown some weaknesses. What are your thoughts on this game so far?
I think from Aaron Knapp, he's been obviously playing great. He's been having some good passing plays, and on their best run in that first half, he was able to work under the pressure of time, and it was just that one mistake he did, and that cost them a lot. But quite frankly, if I'm being honest, Aaron Knapp's been playing pretty well. He's been working against pressure. He's been throwing some dimes to run down the field, and let's see if he can emulate that without the mistakes this time.
Yeah, it's not like the Lancers have been playing super bad. It's the Highlanders have just been really good. They're doing a great job on all the key plays.
Exactly. We're going to start the first drive of the second half for the Highlanders. Jesse under center.
Looking deep. It's caught by the Highlanders. Around 15 yards. Yeah, Lancers didn't get much pressure on that play. And the secondary wasn't able to hold up. Looks like the Highlanders are going quick.
Same formation.
Hand
Jesse
up.
Taylor.
Looks like there was a flag. Might be either offsides or false start.
going back to the last play.
Looks like it's a false start on the Highlanders.
Yeah. Sorry. Going back to the last play, we saw Jeff's passing vision there. Just a great route running there as well by the receiver. No one really there to cover, number 4. Just a short pass that I feel like we haven't actually seen on the Lancers end. But that shows how complete the offense has been for the Highlanders.
Yeah, they've been playing well. All right, 1st and 15. Lancers trying to get a stop here. Ryland back to throw.
Slip out on the pocket pressure. Cutting through. Looks like a negative yard.
Seems like Ryland's getting a lot of time to throw. The Lancers have not been able to bring the pressure that much.
The race game seems to be getting pretty hype now. And I think that's a huge part of what the game is about, having a huge audience or support from the audience.
Yeah, definitely. 2nd and 14 for the Highlanders. Let's see what they do here. Ryland Jesse back to throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, sorry, I just mentioned earlier. So far, been a great drive for the Highlanders so far. And as Sean mentioned, we had to really step on the pressure on their quarterback. There hasn't been many plays on that end. Some slip-ups, but he's gotten a lot from the throw. And if there's one weakness we could try stopping, that's probably in that area.
Yeah, hopefully they can get some sacks here because they're able to get some pressure, but they're not able to get him down.
Jeff is back to throw. Deep pass!
Over the head of his receiver.
And once again, the coverage there, while it's still a 2-on-1, number 2 had some time to actually receive that. Seemed like a fair play.
Yeah, I do think the Lancers are going to have to dial up some more pressure on Ryland Jesse. He seems a little too comfortable in the pocket right now.
My words exactly, Sean.
All right, we haven't seen much from their kicker because they've been going for 2 half the game. So let's see, Joshua Hausman Lees. The kick is up.
Strong kick. Not strong enough.
It's no good. No points for the Highlanders.
That's great defense by the Lancers. That was crucial to keep it at 18-point deficit. And now it's time for the Lancers to capitalize here and bring the score up by another 6, maybe even 8.
Yes, RG, what do you think the Lancers should do on this offensive drive here?
I mean, like I said, the mix of passing plays, primarily on first and second downs, as well as using Kingston Kiana when it's close.
Yeah, definitely. Here we go. It looks like a delay handoff. Looks like he might have gained about 4 yards there. Maybe more than that.
If I'm not mistaken, I did see a good act of sportsmanship on the field there between number 17 of the Lancers and one of the Highlanders.
Really awesome.
It's all part of the game as well.
2nd and 6 for the Lancers here. Lancers have been running a lot more delayed handoffs here. We'll see if they just go back to the regular handoffs, to some tosses, or to some throws.
Snap back.
Going deep.
Throw.
Incomplete. He's looking for...
That was Mac Maraca. Looks like...
Is there a flag on the field?
Looks like it might be.
It's there's a penalty on the Highlanders. Pass interference. Oh, ball will be placed at the spot.
A glimmer of hope for the Lancers here. capitalize with another first down on this drive?
15 yard.
It's 15.
15 yard, not at the spot.
Well, that's just terrible. Well, that was about 15 yards. So.
And first down.
Why is high school football so different?
First and 10.
Play action. Looks like it's a little overthrown. That ball is a little too high for Perry and Williams there.
Yeah, good coverage from the cornerbacks on that end.
Yeah, definitely.
What are your opinions on our receivers so far, mainly Perry Williams and Mac Moralka? How do you think they've been so far in the game, and how do you think they could improve to help the team?
Yeah, so far they haven't done well. We had some plays where Perry Williams caught some wide receiver screens, but we haven't been using the wide receivers that much.
Yes,
we have done some. We have seen them go deep time from time, but we haven't been using the middle of the field that often. I think they should try that. But
down the center. Meager rush on that end.
Yeah, big play by Kingston right there. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 1 here.
So Ishan, I mean, so far they've only had 2 running plays. Do you think some passing here is going to be crucial? I mean, it's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they'll definitely run here. I think they should run here also. Make sure you get the 1 yard. Just run it straight up the middle. But, yes, they just should incorporate some more passing games. The wide receiver screen did work with Perry and Williams. They should go back to that a little bit. And Kingston looks like he's got the first down.
I think this is the part where we see some long passes, and if those connect, it's going to be huge, especially at their position right now.
Yeah, long passes would be great, but I also think they should use the middle of the field. They've been trying to go to the sideline a lot. Just try using the middle of the field a little bit more. Maybe go on some slants in the middle of the field.
Yeah, we've seen some promise on some of the route running by Moralka and Perry Williams. Although coverage has been pretty good by the Highlanders, can we capitalize more on the shorter hook routes as well? And then we see Nab 2, a tight end on the left field. Great run down the middle.
Man, like I said, the change of plays from James Jordan, the receiver, is kind of unlocking what the Highlanders seem to have locked beforehand, and that's getting them some huge yards down the field.
Yeah, James Jordan, a junior from St. Simon, he's shown a lot of promise.
Aaron Abluck being back to throw, going deep for the end zone. It's a little overthrown. Looks like that was for Grant Paulson down there.
And that was actually excellent coverage by Alex Rubalcaba. Even if that ball was thrown good, there would have been some sort of interference, illegal interference from Alex, and it would have been a hard catch for sure.
Yeah, definitely. The coverage by the Highlanders has been really great this game.
Yeah, note they have only 1 passing interference flag, I'm pretty sure, maybe 2, compared to the flags on our end. I feel like they've done a great job being able to cover us without the holding flags or pass interference flags.
Yeah, definitely. Going back to the run game here. Kingston looks like he got about 3 or 4 yards there. Pretty solid gain. But it'll be 3rd down, so. Looks like it was only a yard.
Yeah. He has been struggling this quarter as of late.
It's 3rd and 7 for the Lancers here. Lancers are likely to throw here to get the first down. Or they run it.
It's a meager 3-4 yard gain.
You think they're going to go for it? Because they decided to run the ball on a 3rd and 7.
I mean, the fact that there's only 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and they're 18 points down, which is almost 3 runs. It's taking some time for them to get down the field, and maybe going
Yeah,
for
it
it.
looks like there's
Yep.
a flag. It looks like there was a flag on the play, so hopefully it's against the Highlanders for a first down. It is against the Highlanders.
Offsides against Helix.
Oh, offsides. So that'll make it.
Great break for us. We were able to get that first down, I'm pretty sure. My apologies. Repeat third down.
Looks like it's 3rd and 2.
We gotta short that.
Yeah,
Check
nice.
down.
There's wide receiver screen there. Bubble pass.
That should make it.
That it looks like it's a first down.
Yeah, and like you said, Ishan, that those screen passes, especially to Perryon Williams, seem to be pretty effective against the Highlanders defense. And they're getting some good first downs and some good yards down the field. And it's looking like a good chance for a touchdown here.
Yeah, definitely. They got everyone in the middle, so going outside seems to work.
And Carolina got buried by their linebackers.
Yeah, so now we're back at the goal line, or in the red zone. So what do you think we should do here?
I know Knapp has not really shown promise in the deep throws as of late, but I feel like that's what we might have to do to take coverage and get more yards here.
Or maybe even just a mid-range pass with Kiana Aina for that first down on third.
I would agree. I feel like any slant route or hook route here, even to Kiana, would be very nice here. And he goes down the middle.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Lancers!
6 points on the board.
And there's a flag on the field.
No. There's no flag. We're talking about our touchdown flag.
And that was covered away. Looks like a clear touchdown. Straight down the middle to Morocco. Knapp found the receiver down the end, and nothing else but a short, straightforward pass down the middle.
You see Chris Hahn here. He's been pretty promising on these extra points.
So like instead of saying like, oh man, I hope we get that call, just like be like, we're getting
And it's good.
Great burst of energy by the Lancers. The deficit has been cut down from 18 to 11 points. Great start to the second half.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Ishan, like, what do you think about that? Because there was definitely some, I mean, I wouldn't call it luck, but they were lucky with that foul there at the beginning of the run. And that gave them some leeway to really get down the field. So, I mean, what are your thoughts about this run overall?
Yeah, sometimes using luck, but it worked out in the end for them. They got a touchdown. Now just need to stop and hopefully get themselves back into this game. Yeah, they all know the Highlanders are going to respond, so they have to make sure the defense is ready to go.
Yeah, I think the biggest weapon here is the running back, Kevin Allen. We saw in the first half several explosive bursts. He can really get down the middle if he needs to, and our linebackers have really found troubles in tackling him.
Yeah, and also number 14, as well as Jackson Daniels and Alex Rubalcaba, some pretty promising receivers, and they've been creating some yards down the field for the Highlanders as well.
Looks like a touchback to start this next drive for the Highlanders.
Yeah, Rylan Jesse coming back on the field. He's been great this game. He's had some big plays with his legs and his arm.
Yeah, Rylan Jesse has some pretty poised. Shown a lot of promise with his pocket vision.
Also, the O-line for the Highlanders has been pretty good. They haven't given up many sacks. The running holes have been pretty good. Hopefully the Lancers D-line can cause some problems here. How about that secondary?
Yeah. We got Jesse and Allen under center here. I would expect a slant route, but they might as well just put down Allen in the middle.
Yeah, the Lancers are getting really loud back there in the rage cage. Hand off to Kevin Allen. He's going to break it to the
Out there.
outside.
Down the middle.
Ooh, nice.
Great tackle there, but looks like an easy first down.
Yeah, as you said, Kevin Allen has that burst, and he just bursted right through, got the first down. Even though we got the hit on him, he still got the first.
Yeah, the way he was able to bust right into us, I feel like that could be lethal down the road. But as we were able to, or as they were able to capitalize on key plays, we could also do this with our defense. Let's hope for any sign of hope against Allen here and their offense.
Yeah, hopefully a takeaway here. Oh, this looks like some good coverage. Oh,
And that is number 14.
Kaizamatsu. Looks like it'll be 2nd and short, 2nd and 1 for the Highlanders.
Second and 2 at the 40.
Yeah, Rylan Jesse has been really good in the pocket. They've done a lot of play action. He's finding their open receiver, and they're capitalizing on all these plays.
Second and 2. Jesse, short pass. And that is,
Another first down for the Highlanders. Yeah.
Jesse's pass complete to Martelletti.
I think it was number 15, Gordon Meredith, their tight end.
Brought down by Altini.
Yeah, right now Rylan Jesse is showing some great poise, just standing in the pocket and basically just dissecting our secondary right now.
Yeah, he's been able to actually pass to more than one receiver too, showing diversity. Allen down the middle.
Right now the Highlanders offense is clicking. They're able to do whatever they want. They run, they pass.
I think here on 2nd and 10, and at the position the Highlanders are right now, these corners are going to have to really lock on the receivers. Can't give up any mid-range passes, can't give up any long-range passes, or otherwise it's going to go all the way down for the Highlanders.
Yeah, the Lancers are going to have to play aggressive, trying to get a takeaway here. Sending a blitz, looks pretty good. Another completion. Number 4 on the Highlanders. First down.
Great pass by Jesse.
Payer on the tackle.
Seems like whatever the Lancers do, the Highlanders keep having a response back for them.
Exactly, Sean. Looks like pass by pass by pass. Not many incompletions, not many disruptions actually. This drive has been pretty clean by Jesse and the Highlanders so far. Let's hope we can get some better coverage on this drive by the Lancers.
Yeah, hopefully the defense makes an adjustment. We need something here.
Same formation. They go to Allen again, down the middle, and it's stuffed.
Second down. The problem is, for the Lancers, the Highlanders are getting no negative plays. They keep just marking the ball down the field right now.
Exactly, they keep inching their way.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.
Let's see what's next in store for the Highlanders. 2nd and 5. Same formation.
Oh no.
Oh, clear pass number 4 again.
He's still on his feet. And he's down inside the 15-yard line. Highlanders are hurrying it up. They seem to have all the momentum right now.
The Rage Cage, which was once very burstful and exciteful, looks like they've been pretty silent so far. Can we get some more energy here?
Jackson covering in on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Highlanders. The Lancers need to get a stop here. Hopefully they can hold for 3.
Watch out for number 4. He's been getting some key plays on this drive. Back to Allen.
Oh no.
Clear drive down the middle. Defense able to stuff in before reaching the end zone. But they get the first down regardless.
Low and Rosa on the tackle.
First and goal for the Highlanders here. They're likely just going to keep running the ball with Kevin Allen. He's been just gaining the yards. Lancers have to find a way to get a stop here.
Ready to go to line.
Well, and Allen is stuffed.
He's short.
He's short at 2nd and goal.
Allen, ball carrier. Overwise Mannion on the tackle.
And that was Ryan Oberweis-Manion on the tackle there for Allen.
Such a cool angle.
2nd and 2 at the 2.
What do you got? You don't know what you got. Go to 2.
2nd and 2 at the goal line.
1.
Pass to Allen again. And Morocco is able to clinch him there, keep it at 3rd and goal. Great stop by the Lancers.
Yeah, that's Mac Maraca.
Allen, the ball carrier. Brought down by Ropa.
That was a great play. It looks like it was a loss of yardage. Maybe he got back to the spot, but it's third down now. Lancers can get a stop here and maybe force a kick.
Lancers have been pretty good these last few plays. Let's keep the energy going.
Give me sneak. Just gonna do that wide. That's gotta just do a little.
They bring in
Out and out.
Carter Ross lining up next to Rylan Jesse, looking at an extra blocker. And is he in? Ooh, looks like he's short.
pushing him in. It's
He
tense.
looks like there's no signal. No signal. He's short.
They're calling him short.
4th down.
They got him short.
Looks like this quarter's going to come to an end before they are able to run the next play.
It's 2 seconds left. They call
Oh,
Seconds on the clock.
oh, did they call a timeout? Clock is stopped.
Ball start before the play.
Oh.
Decline that.
On the Highlanders, right?
Ball start?
But they ran the play. How can you can't?
Well,
Was it on the Highlanders?
False start has to be on the Highlanders.
Mike's
Third
wrong.
and goal at the 7.
The clock is running down, and that's
That'll run it off to, and it'll flip to the next part.
and that's it in the 3rd quarter. But this will run off to the 4th.
What?
Yep. He's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Me and Rohan.
You want to do it?
Yeah, me and Rohan.
So a good quarter by the Lancers overall. We were able to capitalize, get a touchdown in this quarter, and at the very end, we were able to keep off the Highlanders, and overall shorten the deficit from 18 points to 11.
But you can't decline a false start.
We got Sanjeet back.
False starts.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd and 7. What are we thinking, like field goal attempt or? Never mind. Scratch that.
Yeah, it's going to be a crucial 3rd down conversion here. Really, this could determine the momentum of the game as we move on in this quarter. If they find a way to score here, it's going to be a real job for the Lancers. But hopefully, if the Lancers can stop this play, we can turn this over and capitalize on the next drive.
I mean, just recently the Lancers have been good at stopping Kevin Allen on his bursts, his little short bursts on gaining like maybe even 3 or 4 yards, and that's been very crucial for not permitting that touchdown. And since they did back up to 7 yards, it should be easier for the Lancers, but it can also create for more room for receivers. So
My thoughts exactly, Sanjeet. So 25 to 14. 25 Highlanders, 14 Lancers. And we're starting out the 4th quarter shortly. Third and 7. Same formation.
Yeah, they're unmarked.
Jesse.
There he is.
Drop pass. Looks like a completion to number 4 for another touchdown by the Highlanders. And the score is 31 to 14.
Looked like the Lancers were disorganized on that play. They were unable to find their receivers there.
31.
A very calm pass by Jesse and great reception by number 4. We've seen the same pattern earlier in the drive. Can we get lucky with this PAT? Number 37.
Max Blue water bottle.
Joshua Hoffman please. Gets the PAT, and the score is now 32 to the Highlanders, 14 to the Lancers.
Now with 11:52 left in the quarter, and at the rate that Lancers have been normally going down the field to, for instance, the 2 runs that they got down to the down for a touchdown, do you think they'll be able to get 18 points on the board?
Yeah, it's not really about them scoring. They also have to stop the Highlanders, and they seem to not be able to do that on that drive. They were able to go down the field with quite ease, if I was to say so. Ryland Jesse was able to just stand in the pocket and find his receivers, and Kevin Allen was able to get his burst of yards. So Lancers going to have to score quickly and also get some luck in the defensive end.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, their defensive line, not their defensive line, their corners were allowing for quite a bit of space for the receivers, the Highland receivers, and that was just on that touchdown play.
Yeah. Hoffman leads to the kick. Looks like another touchback. 12 minutes left in the game. Can we get some momentum here? Can we get a successful drive for any points that we can muster up here? Will be nice.
First and 10 at the 20.
Knapp starting back. Pressure by the defense. And sacked at the 25. Or beyond that, actually. Sorry, the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, the O-line's been really fluctuating in their performance. As Ron mentioned earlier, they've been giving up a lot of space for the defense to come in, and now they did that again.
Second and 16. Nah. Good pass. And number 11.
Good coverage by Alex Rubalcaba as well. He's been good for that. Even on the last Lancers offensive run, he was able to get some good coverage on the receivers to not permit any.
Yeah. Rubalcaba has been great this game. We've seen him cover up some of our one of our leading receivers in Morocco, and now he's doing it to some of the other receivers in our lineup as well.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 16, so Lancers have to get a lot of yards here. Looks like they're going to run a hand-back draw to Kingston Kiona. He's going to burst through. He's still going. He's still going. He comes back again. He's still running all the way to the 45-yard line. And that's a run by Kingston.
And that's exactly what St. Francis needed to get out of that 16-yard deficit and go all the way.
Yeah, the Rage Cage is back at it. The band is actually energy revived.
Oh, there will be a flag on the play, though.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, and actually, this play has been reversed back to the 15-yard line. It was a great play nonetheless. He was able to find the pocket inside and run through the 3 linebackers down the middle, rushing Knapp. And he went down the right side of the lane. Great speed, explosive burst by Kianana, but unfortunately, penalty got them their way.
3rd and 23 for the Lancers. See if they can pull some sort of miracle again.
Can we get a deep pass here? Knapp, deep pass to Number 17.
Joey Paulson.
And Joey Paulson couldn't get the ball there. Great coverage by the Highlanders yet again. And this drive has ended, going back to the Highlanders now.
Yeah, the secondary for the Highlanders has been extremely good so far today. They have not given up anything to the Lancers receivers. The Lancers have just completely been smothered up with the receivers. Offensively, it's been hard for the Lancers to go down the field so far in the second half.
Are they going for the... Oh.
Block it. Oh, right. Two. Right there.
Valiant kick by Chris Hahn. Under pressure. He's been pretty good under pressure so far in this game. And the ball is at the 52-yard line to the Highlanders again.
50-yard.
Sorry, 50-yard line. I don't know why I said 52. 48-yard line. My bad. This game here really runs some key plays now, so Sanjay, Ishan, what should we really see here in dire need happening in order to give us any chance of coming back in this game?
Having an aggressive defense here, and especially get those corners to lock onto those receivers and not give up those mid-range and long passes like Highlanders were able to take, were able to capitalize on last run. It's crucial to stop those and also get the defensive line and putting more pressure on to Rylan Jesse.
Yeah, 100%. The D-line needs to get the more pressure. And that's a good start with a great tackle on Kevin Allen. But yeah, the D-line needs to get some pressure on Rylan Jesse. He's been way too comfortable in the pocket right now. So hopefully they can get some more pressure.
Yeah, we're going to see some pretty good performances by those two in the backfield over there, Jesse and Allen. Let's see what happens now. 2nd and 10. Clock running down, trying their best to just keep this game in their favor. Jesse back. Calm throw.
And that's Jackson Daniels with a catch.
Yeah, barely any pressure on Jesse yet again. Very good throw to the receiver in the backfield.
It's the first time we see Jackson and Daniels get some yards in. Against Edison, he was almost 60, 70 yards, and they've not been using him until now, and they're in good, Highlanders are now in a good position.
Yeah, the corners were in good position there. It was just a pretty good throw, really good throw, and great catch.
1st and 10. And Allen down the middle. And a clear first down. Nearing the end zone now. A monster game by Allen.
We need like a specific button that just does the clock.
I know. Sean McCoy in on the
We
tight
can throw it over before. It's just in a different application. Maybe I'll do a timer somehow. Maybe
1st and 10 at the 16.
One more first down here
this one works better.
at the 16-yard line. Pass to Allen. And Allen just down the middle. Just full beast mode through the end zone. And I think that is his 2nd touchdown of the game. Puts the score to 38 for the Highlanders, 14 to the Lancers.
Yeah, as we saw right there, the offensive line for the Highlanders just made a massive hole right through for the middle for Kevin Allen to go through.
And like we said before they scored, that the D-line had to do something special to stop the Highlanders, but they were unable to.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this 2-point conversion they keep running? Or now they look like they're going to go kick the field goal, but it's an interesting formation they keep running.
Yeah, and it's definitely catching St. Francis off guard, and they've been getting those 2-point conversions, so it's definitely been working, that's for sure.
Yeah, at this point they're just going to play it safe now, go for the PAT. And Hoffman Leaf has been pretty good with his kicks this game. Yeah, another PAT for the Highlanders. putting the score right now at 39-14.
So Isha Rohan, we got 9 minutes left in the quarter. 25 points. The Lancers are down 25 points. If you're the Lancers, what's the move?
Yeah, right now, this game is probably going to be too much now. We just want to see some good things out of the offense. So maybe some more runs by Kingston Kiana, some more throws with Aaron Knapp, just some more plays with the receivers. Just like try to go down the middle of the field. Do something different. Just tank it up on the offense. Let's just see what they can do.
Yeah, at this point it's all about keeping the game within the same deficit that we have now. We don't want to really, increase the deficit. Some of the fans in the Rage Cage have already shown their version of the game. Many are leaving. Let's just hope that we can muster up some plays here, get some exciting drives here in the final 9 minutes of the fourth quarter. Hoffman leads once again with this kick. Down the middle and caught, but should just be back of a touchdown. So we've already discovered the weaknesses of the Lancers so far this game, and seen how throughout the game, great performances in the quarterback Jesse, the running back Allen. They've been able to do really well in this game against the Lancers in our first home game. So I just want to ask one question to Sanjit and Ishan here. How do you think we should be able to improve from this game, or at least try to take some aspects from this game and take it to the next level here?
Yeah, so I'll go first. Our first half wasn't bad. We had 2 drives that we had a turnover in the red zone. So if you had 14 points, it's 28 points. It's a good game. But right now we have Aaron Knapp throwing deep. And yeah, as we've seen all game, the corners for the Highlanders have just been outstanding. Like, that was a great route, great throw. It was just better defense by the Highlanders.
Yeah, and number 27 for the Highlanders, emulating what Alex Rubalcaba was doing, and that's what's been getting them successful in defense. And back to Rohan's question, I think taking away their defense is what, obviously the offense is making some mistakes, but I think overall they've been pretty successful in the first half and the first part of the second half. And I think it's mostly the defense and their corners not being able to lock up good receivers, and also their D-line.
Knapp. Handoff to 33 here. Great drive. Down the middle. 15, 20 yards at the 40-yard line now.
It's going to be Andrew Schoenberg, who we saw made a pretty big run, but didn't count at the end of this first half, but didn't count for anything.
Great rush. It's nice to see that there hasn't been that many flags in this quarter too. I feel like it's been some clean drives, good football overall, and even with this last play by the Lancers, we've still shown our spirit, we've still shown our drive to keep pressing on the Highlanders regardless of the deficit in the game. Let's see if we can get any more of these exciting plays in the last 8 minutes, 8.5 of the game. The Rage Cage is still intact.
The Highlanders are backing up. It's like they're moving the first yard, so it's looks like the fly's going to be against the Highlanders. Looks like they're moving the ball up, but they're also saying second down, so we'll see what the flag is.
Yeah, there's some confusion in the field right now. The referees are having a look at it, but right now there is no final verdict. Looks like it's against the Lancers.
Every time we get a big one.
They're going to start it 10 yards back.
Wow, this is not the time to have an unsportsmanlike conduct, that's for sure. This is the time to really try to get some points and try to minimize the gap.
Yeah, and especially like when it comes to sportsmanship, I know that we are down by quite a number of points, but we have to show, to honor our opponents. We have to show respect at the end of the day, and I feel like that's the key of the game.
It's out to Perion Williams, but it's unable to connect.
Yeah, the coverage, again, has been great. They had a safety deep, had a corner there. They've got 2 people on Marion Williams all game, and Aaron Knapp just can't find any holes in this defense right now. They've got everything right now under control.
Yeah, Aaron Knapp to be honest, has been getting a lot more pressure than Jesse in the pocket. Some deep throws that might have been overthrown, but also the coverage by their cornerbacks has been remarkable, nevertheless. So receiving really hasn't been our strongest form of scoring here. Knapp down back. Good throw to Perion Williams, but unfortunately dropped there.
Yeah, they've gone away from those wide receiver bubble screens that used to work before. I think they need to get Aaron Knapp some easy throws just to make sure he can get his completions up and get some more confidence himself.
I mean, that last play was a dime, however. I think it was just a receiver problem, but I think, I agree with you. They need to capitalize on what they can do best.
Yeah, I think getting their playmakers in open space will work really well here. Just get someone in open space and hope they can make a man miss and get some more yards.
Flag on the play.
It's offsides on the defense.
Looks like it's an offsides call on the defense. So some good news for the Lancers here on this drive. Third and 5 now. Yeah, Knapp hasn't really been able to get any short passes down, especially to the middle. I feel like he's had to really scour for some receiving targets down the very far ends of the field. Good pressure from the defense overall. Knapp under center. And dead ball. Looks like this drive has ended.
Yeah, that's another comeback route that was a little bit short. We've had one in the first half and one in the second half, so that's something they might need to work on later.
Completely agree, Sean. And this ball is turned back over to the Highlanders.
Yeah, at this point, it's just try to stay in the game for the last 8 minutes and 22 seconds and hold the Highlanders from scoring above 40.
Flag on the play. On the defense. Should be a first down for the Lancers.
First down, Lancers. That was pretty good, lucky play for the Lancers right there. On a great break. Looked like the Lancers only had 10 men on the field right there, so pretty good.
And a great break for the Lancers. Offense coming back on the field now. What could be a great second chance for the offense to muster up some plays down this road as we wrap up the game.
And possibly give Aaron Knapp some more time and help Aaron Knapp. Like the O-line has to help Aaron Knapp see some good mid-range passes, and the receivers also have to do some work to throw the corners off. Yeah.
Absolutely, but they also might not need to go away from the running game here because at this point the game's pretty much done. You just want to see what you guys can do out here, and some runs might help you get the passing game going instead of just trying to go deep. Looks like that's going to be a flag against the Lancers, so.
Looks like a holding penalty on 77 there. Yeah, I completely agree. I think this is a great opportunity for Knapp to really show some of his talent here when it comes to his ability to scramble out of the pocket, his passing vision, his ability to run some deep throws and run routes as well with his receivers, and build chemistry overall with his targets.
Yeah, also Lancers have dealt with a lot of penalties in this game. They need to make sure they get less penalties later because these penalties have made them go back on their drives and keeping them from getting closer to the Highlander side of the field in this half.
First and 20 now. Some yards to gain here. Hands off to Scharenberg. Down the middle. A great gain of yards here. Looks like placed at the 33-yard line.
37.
Sorry, 37-yard line.
13-yard
gain.
Every time Andrew Scharenberg has gotten the ball, it's been pretty promising. So, I don't know, maybe using him more or...
Yeah, Scharenberg I think Scharenberg might have had the longest rush with the Lancers earlier in the quarter. He had a probably like a 20-yard gain around. Great burst of energy. One thing to note too is the Rage Kid is still intact. They've been still keeping their spirit, and it's good to know that regardless of the outcome of the game, they've been showing their support for the Lancers here on their first home game of the season. It might be tough, but they've been keeping it stable. Knapp scrambling to find a receiver, and he does. It's Malka. Great pass, great play.
Next pass complete to Roca.
Yeah, and that's Roca. I mean, earlier in the game, I was talking to Ishan, like, when were the Lancers going to use Williams and Roca? So, I mean, this is a good gain.
Yeah, these short passes have been pretty solid. I think they're doing well with the mid passes.
That's another one right there for Joey Paulson.
Yeah, looks like Aaron Knapp is gaining some more confidence on the field. Hopefully they can get another score here just to make themselves feel better after this game.
I think this is looking similar to that run where they get all the way down to the 10-yard line, but unfortunately gave it that pick. They're looking at mid-range passes, quick yards, throwing off the Highlanders defense, and that's the key to breaking the Highlanders here and possibly scoring.
Knapp pressured by the defense of Scharenberg. Great getting yards there to make up.
Wow, I mean, Andrew Scharenberg, where was he? I think he should have came in earlier, or maybe it's his energy level, but he's definitely doing some miracles here for the St. Francis.
Yeah, he's coming into the game with high energy. That was a great call, great screen pass. Highlanders came with some pressure, and now was able to dump it off, and Scharenberg was able to just keep pushing and working his way.
Yeah, it's great to see that Napa has established some trust with these receivers and rushers as well. Now it's Scharenberg. I feel like down the road in the future games we'll play next, he will be able to build this chemistry with these people. Information. Deep throw! And a little overthrown to Perrin Williams.
Yeah.
Flag in the play.
Intended for Williams falls incomplete. There's a flag on the field.
Could go either way. Usually it's on the offense and the...
There was some sort of scuffle that occurred at the line of scrimmage prior to the throw. So it could be on any team.
Holding against St.
It will be holding against St. Francis, pushing them back.
Yeah, the offensive line has dealt with a lot of holding penalties so far in this half. It's been a little problematic because they're backing up on drives that are looking pretty promising, and first and 20 is a hard spot to go from.
First and 20 at the 31-yard line.
First and 20, maybe Scharenberg can get some yards through.
Or possibly those mid-range passes to cut the 20 to a manageable figure for Scharenberg to get across.
Well, they have replaced the back actually. Knapp under pressure, deep throw. Oh,
And that's great coverage by
the 2-on-1 on Rucker there at the very deep end. Knapp has actually been pretty solid with these deep throws. It just has been unfortunate combinations of these cornerbacks on the receivers.
Yeah, it looks like Knapp has been looking for Mac Maroka all the time at the deep pass, and he has been covered very well by the Highlanders. Seems like every time we go deep to him, the ball is thrown well, except the coverage is just even better.
Second and 20. Right now they're trying to do some deep throws. Number 2 in the backfield, along with Aaron Knapp. Hand off to number 2. Kiana.
And that's a great run by Kiana. He's still going. Touchdown! That's a touchdown for the Lancers.
And the Rage King is back.
No, they. Yeah, he will be out of bounds.
But a great run by Kiana to revive this drive at the Lancers. It was second and 20. He made up for most of it, if not all of it. Actually, it's a first and goal now.
At the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line.
Yeah, the runs have been working lately. They've been able to get some more yards on the runs. Looks probably should be running the ball again here. Maybe run it to the outside.
Completely agree. They could run down the middle too. Let's see what happens at this. Oh, he's pressured, but he runs down the middle. Some minor gain of yards here.
He gained 3. That's going to be 3 yards for Aaron Knapp. Down to the 2-yard line.
Could there be a QB sneak here? Thoughts?
They're in shotgun.
Never mind, they're in shotgun. Short pass!
And that's a touchdown.
And that's a completion. It appears to be to, I think it's Williams. I'd want for Williams.
That is Brandon Williams with the touchdown. There goes our cannon. The St. Francis flag.
Great drive. I mean, there was a number of key rushes by Scharenberg and Kianina, and then to cap it off with that throw by Knapp down to Brian Williams. Really good drive overall. I'm glad we were able to finish it like this.
Yeah, it was a great drive. They were able to show that they pushed through adversity, had a lot of holding penalties, were backed up, and still were able to get all the way down and score a touchdown. Great drive. Croissant for the PAT.
He's been good all day. He's been good most of last year, and that's good again.
Perfect.
I mean, there's still 6 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Possibly
on
the Lancers can possibly score one more and minimize the gap from 18 to maybe even 11.
There are some wild possibilities here. I mean, like maybe an onside kick.
Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe we can catch them off guard, or maybe just sprint up and get the ball. Let's see. I mean, you never know here.
I mean, 18 yards is almost 3 runs, and but I guess we'll see. Yeah, you guys are right. I mean, 6 minutes I feel like is a lot of time to make anything for happen if the Lancers really put their effort into it. And the morale seems to be high right now, especially with the Rage Cage and off of a touchdown.
Yeah, we got the cheer team back in action too. Spirit is still here. Offense. 39 to the Highlanders, 21 to the Lancers. 6 minutes left in the game.
235. That's like pretty high.
Han for the kick. And no attempt to get that. It looks like another touchback. So good start for Knapp as well. He was pretty uncomfortable at the beginning with those deep throws down that last drive, but was able to make up for it with some crucial short passes, especially to Maralka and then Brian Williams. I think he's found a little bit of a rhythm, and maybe he can express it again after this drive. Hopefully there's any time.
Yeah, I think Scharenberg was really the key there on that run. Two great rushes, and it was just huge for Lancers, I think, mentally as well, because they just knew that now with Scharenberg, they're able to score, and that really boosted their morale, and that brought them the touchdown.
Yeah, and as soon as Scharenberg came into the game, the energy shifted for the Lancers. He just brought that energy. It was just great.
And we have the same combination here. Oh, actually, a different backfield. I think they got their second unit out, but there does appear to be a flag, or some whistle at least.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, they have a backup backfield here. Number 18, number 10.
18. We don't have 18 here.
18 to throw to number 4. He's been really elemental in this game as well, at least in the first half and third quarter as well. Good slant.
That's 6 minutes. If the Lancers can keep it here, there's definitely a chance for at least one more run.
Not to mention,
maybe even 2.
Forgot to mention there was a penalty on the Highlanders, I think, for holding, so it was a 10-yard penalty. Or 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, 2nd and 12 here for the Highlanders. Hopefully the Lancers can get a stop here. Get some morale boost on the defensive end now. If they can force a takeaway, that would be great. It's a QB sneak, QB power.
Oh, and
Nice
that's
hit, but
a
Uriah's
good hit.
Looks like he's about 5 yards short of the first down marker.
Is it first? Is it first?
It'll be like third and about 3 or 4.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Here's a chance for the Lancers to get off the field and get one more drive on offense. Let's see what they can do here.
It's going to be crucial here to stop.
So 3rd and 6. Number 18. Just
that's a
straight
dime to
forward
number 4.
Oh, and he stiff arms the back. Number 18.
And number 4 for the Highlanders has been open pretty much all second half, and he's just finding the holes in the secondary, and the quarterbacks keep finding him, and that was a big gain.
Yeah, number 4 has been really crucial in this game.
Yeah, he's been creating some space. There's been many open opportunities.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. First half and third quarter, he just burst through the entire midfield. It's pretty hard for our backfield to stop him. Number 10 gets a short gain, maybe 1 or 2 yards. The clock is running. It's approaching the final 4.5 minutes of the game now. If at all, there might be a chance for Lancers to get a final drive, but this drive has been going on for a while now. Let's see what happens.
Second and 9 for the Highlanders. Seems like they just want to end this game. Like they just run out the clock here. Call the timeout here. So, Sanjeev, what do you think about this game so far?
I mean, overall, I think the Lancers on offense have been playing pretty well. For the most part, most of their drives were successful. They got some good rushing yards. They got some good throwing yards. I mean, there have been some hiccups. There have been some mistakes, but they bounced back from that pretty well. But I think the bulk of the problem comes with the defensive line and the corners giving up mid-range passes for Jesse Ryan and even Kevin Allen just splitting through the defensive line with the help of their O-line, and I think the Highlanders has just been better, not only on offense but also some drives on defense.
Yeah, definitely. Lancers got a lot of total yards in this game. They were able to go down the field pretty well. Rowan, what do you think the Lancers can do defensively to be better?
I think it all comes down to the pass rush and any opportunities to stop their rushing in general. Allen, I think, is done for the night, but number 10 is their second unit. I think even he's been getting some yards on our first unit, so it's all about the ways of stopping the midfield or stopping the mid runs. And confident pass to Allen, I think. Oh no, number 13. Great pass by number 18 quarterback.
I mean, like I just said, like the defense, the corners weren't able to lock on, and like the Highlanders have been getting so many opportunities just like that one, and I mean that's what's prompting such a huge win, or not huge, but just a comfortable win for the Highlanders here.
Yeah, in the second half, the Highlanders passing game is just taken off here. Like, they're just finding the openings. Oh, wow, what a juke. Yeah, as I was saying, they've just been finding all the passing lanes, and people are just being wide open in the middle of the secondary, and it's really hurt the Lancers in the second half here.
Exactly. 2nd and 5, 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Let's see what the Highlanders can achieve here. 18 and 10 in the backfield. The clock is running out. 18 scrambles. 87 on him. He escapes the pocket. Scrambles through. One left. And he gets the first down.
I think for that play, it was just unfortunate. He had a lot of blockers, and he was able. The offense was able to give 18 a lot of space, and I guess block Lancers blockers from getting to 18, and that prompted the first down.
Yeah, but that was just a great play, man. He was moving around everybody, shifting around the defense. That was just beautifully done by number 18 of the Highlanders. And they got a first down out of that, so we'll see what they do here. Looks like a bootleg.
And that's a deflection by Andrew Scherenberg.
Yeah, great play by Scherenberg on the defensive end this time. And he's really been able to look at or capitalize on these key plays here. Like, that might have actually been going for the end zone. Scherenberg got some key rushes on the offense in the previous drive, and now he's doing it again on the defensive end by intercepting or attempting to knock out these balls.
Yeah, the fact that he's putting in that much effort at this point in the game is just wonderful to see.
Yeah, he's showing valiance, and this team is not giving up, even under the circumstances given. 2nd and 10 now for the Highlanders. Running a screen route. Oh, and 18 gets some yards. Probably 2 or 3 down the middle. It isn't really interesting to see that, like, under the radar of our roster, we have some hidden gems that have shown out today.
38 to 19.
Third and 8. And 18 hands off to 10. Rapid scramble.
Nice fourth down.
Fourth down. They were able to stop the option play right there. So it was a great job by Lancers defensively there. Looks like they still have the offense on the field, so they might just go for it on this 4th and 8, which seems a little surprising. 4th and 5 here.
Yeah, nothing to lose here. Let's see what happens. They got a new option in the backfield, number 24. Or 22, sorry. Good pressure on 18. He scrambles to the end zone. No touchdown
for the Highlanders.
Another touchdown for the Highlanders. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, the quarterback has always been able to get out of the pocket really easily here. They aren't able to get him at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield. And number 18 just took advantage and was able to get his way into the end zone. Lancers are going to have to either put a QB spy or like try to make sure when they collapse the pocket so we cannot escape, because this has happened for 2 touchdowns in this game and it's not great.
I mean, number 18's been huge on that one drive, and here he is again for a potential 2-point conversion.
And he's just going to scramble on his own there. Oh, great stop by number 30. And that is Solomon Pifoletti. Great clutch play by Pifoletti. And any things were stopped here.
Back to number 18, like, he had several good plays, and I mean, it was kind of like the Andrew Scherenberg for the Highlanders, just coming out late, but having some good effect on the team and extending the gap to 21-45. That's 24 points right there.
Yeah, coming in as the backup, he showed a lot of promise there. very agile in the open field. As soon as he started to think he was gonna run, he was just getting to wherever he wanted and got so many positive yards, and nobody on the Lancers could tackle him. It's just
141 to go. I mean 141. Lancers have done it before. They've gotten close. I don't know, some mid-range passes, some fast plays, maybe even a couple long passes, and I think it's doable at least for a touchdown, maybe even 3 points. But I think it's definitely worth trying for the Lancers here.
Yeah, I would like to see them do a 2-minute drill here, see what they can do here. I mean, there's nothing to lose here. Just want to see what you guys can do out here. Try to put some practice in the 2-minute drill with Aaron Knapp and all your guys.
Yeah, for what it's worth, there is good hope in just running some deep plays, getting some new guys out as well, just trying out the new squad. Hoffman leaves, kicks it out. Oh, dropped by the receiver, but
picked up by Keanu Aina, and he's on the move. He's not still running.
50 to the 40 and out the sideline, but great explosive from Keanu Aina. Once again, not backing down from this.
I mean, with that, they have an even better chance of getting some points on the board here, all the way to the 40. Yeah, I mean, Keanu Aina picked up the ball, good recovery, and he was able to get the ball down. And let's see what Aaron Knapp and the offense can do.
Yeah, it looks like all our playmakers have been able to do a lot when they were in open space.
Or that part of the scoreboard,
Aaron Knapp's not there.
No, on kickoffs they hide the scoreboard.
Yeah,
That's the game. Yeah. I feel like that's so much.
That's not.
I think they have taken out Aaron Knapp for number 18. 16. Braden Maru Hanamoto is taking the last 2 minutes of the game to run some throws up.
Ramirez, the ball carrier.
The clock is running.
We are nearing the last minute of the game. It is 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line ish.
Yeah.
It's 26.
Good rush. Small gain there.
Jose Diaz Garcia. That's going to be a ball carrier. That is going to be a first down.
Yeah, it looks like the Lancers are just playing their newer players right now, seeing what they got out of them.
Yeah, this is Maru Hanamoto. He's a junior, comes from Holy Family Junior High School. It's nice to see some new faces here in the squad, especially when we can do it in these circumstances.
Talk a little bit here and send it down. So don't send it down right away. So talk about what you want.
Running off the field now.
Pass intended for
The last 30 seconds of the game.
balls incomplete.
They've actually taken out Maru Hanamoto, I think. Oh, no, sorry, he's still there.
That's a great stop from the Highlanders.
Looks like the Lancers are hurrying it up, trying to get one more play in maybe.
You guys ready?
14 seconds, 13.
We'll see. Oh, maybe they won't snap it, so. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to get another snap off here.
Three seconds.
They don't snap the ball off in time.
The clock ran down.
And that's game.
That is game. 45 to the Highlanders, 21 for the Lancers. That recaps the first home game of our 2023 season.
It was a
So,
good performance by the Lancers. They played hard out here. The Highlanders just played better. They were just great offensively and even better defensively by the Highlanders.
I mean, to recap, we see some, for the Highlanders, Rylan Jesse, seeing his stats from the Edison game, I mean, we knew that he was going to be a strong player, and he was today. He had plenty of mid-range passes, even a rushing touchdown. Same thing with Kevin Allen. We knew he was going to be a force that needed to be stopped, and as much as we did do good, he just did better. He was able to get many yards, and yeah, it was a great play from the Highlanders, and I just want to know what you guys think about overall game, Highlanders, Lancers. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to note some other performances by the Highlanders. On the defensive end, actually, Ruba Kaba was a key cornerback on coverage on our receivers. There were several occurrences where he was able to stop the flow of offense by guarding Rocca or Perrion Williams pretty tightly without any pass interference. And even towards the end of the game, the second unit for the Highlanders was pretty impressive. Number 18 had some key plays on the stretch, especially with a rushing touchdown towards the end. Number 10 as well had some good rushes. Anyone you want to notice or keep note for our own Lancers?
Yeah, I mean, like a surprise, there's Andrew Scherenberg. I mean, he didn't get too many plays in, but the 4 or 5 rushing plays that he did get in was super crucial to several St. Francis drives down for a touchdown, and even just getting yards in general. And also that one defensive play had kept morale high for the Lancers and trying to minimize the gap that the Highlanders put onto the Lancers. And I mean, of course, Kiana Aina, we already knew that he was going to be a strong force, and he definitely was today, along with Rylan Jesse and Kevin Allen of the Highlanders, and also Chris Hahn. I mean, he's been punctual. I mean, he always, last year he made all his points. Today he made all his kicks and great punts and great recovery as well from the high snap. And I mean, anything to add?
Yeah, it was a great game. Lancers showed some fight there. It was a good first half. We had a little trouble in the first half at the goal line with the 2 red zone turnovers. Second half, the Highlanders were covering our receivers really well. There was a lot to like about this game. We had some good offense, and the defense held up.
Yeah, and we're going to go down towards the sideline crew.
Go.
Welcome to Lancers Postgame Live, and we are here tonight at our first home game of the season. The Lancers noticed a change in strategy from Helix, leading to a necessary adjustment to the Lancers' play style. Coaches have been emphasizing the ideas of keeping on fighting regardless of the score. In addition to one play away, how the game is one good play away from swinging in either direction. Sideline praise has been going to the block team for shutting down numerous kicks. Rage Cage is keeping the Lancers' energy up, allowing them to ignore Helix's taunts, much to the praise of the coaches. The closeness of the game and performance of the players lead to praise and encouragement from the coaches.
At the end of this preseason friendly, it really was a tale of two teams. One team was really ready to get it going, and their quarterback connection to their wide receiver was on point this evening, and they were able to execute. St. Francis, on the other hand, with the exception of Kiana Aina and Scherenberg, really were not on it. They were not able to execute to their fullest extent, and they're looking forward to be able to move on from tonight's preseason friendly and look to better results in the upcoming future, including the much anticipated game against De La Salle. I was your sideline reporter, George Jelly.
I was your other sideline reporter, Brady Lang.
We would like to thank you for watching Lancer Live Entertainment Network, and this was your Sideline Report.